Hey folks, lack of response here. We are doing another round of the good, the bad, and the weird. Today we are looking at the Poikilo Nova. Let's come over here to the sit-down area and take a closer look. Today we're talking about the good, the bad, and the weird of this knife, with the good being things I enjoy about it, the bad being any shortcomings that stand out to my eyes or things I dislike about it, and the weird just being stuff that's neither good nor bad but just stands out. A lot of times the stuff that stands out is stuff that I consider good. I like a weird knife, so there'll probably be a lot of overlap. But before we talk about any of that, let's do some measuring and size comparing. And here we go. We have about 10 inches overall, a little over 4 inches of cutting edge. Stupid size comparisons. Some boring knives like the Sebenza 21 and the Spyderco Mannix. How about some relevant size comparisons? Here we have the BRS Replicant and the Squid Industries Crake Rakin. So, big surprise there, it's a balisong-sized balisong. So, let's talk about the good. What do we see here when we look close at the blade? Can we zoom in? It says Poikilo 034, so that it looks like the manufacturer and the number. Psycho is the designer. Blade steel, I don't remember off the top of my head. You can check my other video that featured this knife with the certificate of authenticity for those details. So, the good. One thing that really attracted me to this knife, you can probably hear those noises. It's kind of tuning forky. That is very good to me. I enjoy knives that have distinctive qualities, and that's Poikilo seems to do that a lot. We saw that on the Alchem. Has that tuning fork vibe to it. And where is another Poikilo? The Cyberkuza. Has a bit of a ping to it, but you see what I mean. It chimes. It rings. I enjoy that on a butterfly knife. The finish on it, I think this is a black DLC coating, and it is a very nice satin DLC. Look at that high gloss. It's not really, it's almost mirrory. Can you see me waving in it somewhere? Hello, hello. I don't know if it's mirror or just really a very high polished satin. You're probably seeing that blade that is very milled out. I feel like that's part of where the tuning fork vibe is coming from. I like this little chaplain bow back here, so if you want to kind of twirl it around your finger that way, you've got a nice comfortable spot to do that without riding on that very acute swedge. I like the grind on it, right? It does have a bit of a dagger or bayonet grind to it when you consider the little chaplain bow. And that's a very good look. I have used it just for, minor peeling fruit and opening mail type tasks. I haven't got a lot of crud stuck in the vent, in the little vents or speed holes or whatever you want to call it on the blade. So I don't think that's as big of a problem as some people might think. Let's look at the handles. I want to show you there. You can see it is channel construction. It is very milled out, and I think that is also contributing to the chiming effect. It is a pinsless balisong, which I also think is good, where the frame itself acts as a stop pin. The handles themselves are the stops rather than having a separate pin somewhere. That is good. The bad. I don't have any gripes about the knife itself. I would say I am saddened that we have a limited availability, because I want nice knives to be available for everybody who wants them. But that's not a negative reflection of the knife itself. That's just how this hobby is. Sometimes the cool stuff is hard to get. And you got to be picky about what you chase after. The weird. What's weird about this knife? Well, it's a sharp tuning fork with a two-pronged blade, like a little fondue fork or something. So that probably that's unusual. That little double tip right there. That's the only weird thing. And the tuning forkiness, but I consider that good. I think that little fork tip might be useful for, skewering things off a charcuterie board and whatever. So if you're fighting over the snacks, this is the implement you want to have in your pocket. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I want to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And please stay tuned. There's always more coming. Thanks so much.